championships, 2 state titles, and an undefeated 27-0 record in league play. Their achievements on and off the field are truly remarkable, and we look forward to their final playoff run in the coming weeks. We would also like to recognize and thank the parents of our seniors. Grace Cascade Christian Schools are honored that you have entrusted our coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators to help educate, mentor, and disciple your sons in preparation for future success. Now, athletes, as your name is called, please proceed to the center of the field with your parents. Our first senior of the evening is number 12, Derek Farmer. Derek is joined tonight by his parents, Alice and Darren Farmer, along with his sister Abby, brother-in-law Jordan, and Grandma Joni. The Farmers attend Rogue Valley Fellowship. Derek has also lettered in basketball, baseball, and track and field. Some of his many accolades include basketball's All-Defensive Player of the Year as a sophomore, football's All-League Offensive Player of the Year and first-team defensive player as a junior.
Wow.
State track champion in both the 100-meter and 200-meter races as a junior. School record holder in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and long jump. 2-time state champion in both football and basketball. Derek is also involved as the director of B&D Hoops and volunteers at the annual blood drive. His favorite football memory is defeating Siuslaw 57-0 earlier this year, as well as attending team camps in North Bend and winning back-to-back state championships. After high school, Derek plans to continue his football career while majoring in business and communications. He would like to thank Coach Sean, Coach Hayden, Coach First, and the best athletic trainer, Mr. Kurt Smet. Let's hear it for number 12, Derek Farmer. Our next senior is number 5, Alex Fianacca. Alex is joined tonight by his parents, Donna and Greg Fianacca. The Fianaccas attend Mountain Church. Alex is also a member of the track and field team, where he placed second in the state in the javelin and was part of the second place 4x100 relay team last spring. His football accolades include back-to-back all-league and all-state defensive end honors as a sophomore and junior. In his free time, Alex enjoys working on his kicking and punting skills and squeezing in a few rounds of golf with friends. His favorite football memory is worship nights with Coach Sample. After high school, Alex plans to attend college and earn a bachelor's degree in biology. Let's hear it for number 5, Alex Fianacca. Our next senior is number 1, Caleb Parker. Caleb is joined tonight by his parents, Jessica and Scott Parker, along with his brother Jonah. The Parkers attend Mountain Church. Caleb is also a member of our golf team, which advanced to the state tournament during his sophomore year. He earned first-team All-League linebacker honors as a junior. In his free time, he works at the Golf Garage in Phoenix. Caleb's favorite memory is Thursday night dinners at Coach Getman's house. After high school, Caleb plans to pursue a career in the trades. Let's hear it for number 1, Caleb Parker. Our final senior of the evening is number 6, Caleb Scaglione.
I heard that name before.
Caleb is joined tonight by his parents, Pam and Andy Scaglione, along with his brother, Braden. The Scagliones attend Applegate Christian Fellowship. Caleb has also competed in swimming and track and field. As a sophomore, he was part of the 200 medley relay team that competed at the state meet. As a junior, he ran in the 100 meters, 4x100 relay, and 4x400 relay at state. His football accolades include first-team All-League receiver and defensive back, along with all-state recognition as a receiver. His favorite memories are from team camp in North Bend, where the team turned the showers into slip-and-slides. After high school, Caleb hopes to continue his football career at the collegiate level. Let's hear it for number 6, Caleb Scaglione. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving a huge round of applause for our 2025 Cascade Christian Football Seniors. Congratulations, seniors, and now fans, let's get ready for some football.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Dear Father, Lord, we thank you for these evenings like this where we get to...
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The playing of our national anthem, and we greet you tonight here from Gary H. Wheeler Field, part of the Lithia Driveway Complex, where we have senior night tonight, as you saw on the video a little bit earlier, honoring those 4 Challenger seniors that comprise this football squad, and they're capping off the regular season tonight. The Challengers clinching first place in league with their victory on homecoming night a week ago, and now looking to finish up against a Lakeview team that has kind of had taken its lumps somewhat this year in terms of a lot of changes, but they've made the long trip over here, and they didn't make that long trip to do nothing. Jim McCoy here tonight on the call, along with David Alvarez on the camera, and along with me is Challenger baseball coach Kevin Schaefer. And once again, Coach, we welcome you to the broadcast.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. I mean, you know, I'm sure over the course of your career as a player, as a coach, you had those years where you just had to put your big boy pants on and do the best you could, even though you probably knew as often as not, the result wouldn't be in your favor. Talk a little bit about kind of how a team like Lakeview gets through a season where they had a sudden coaching change early in the year, and as we look tonight, it looks like it's a fairly sparse roster.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to give credit for the kids that are still over there, and the resiliency of them to continue to come out and compete and get on a bus and go play the number one ranked team in the state. And I think sometimes those seasons can build character, can build you to what you want to be if you allow it to. And hopefully the young men on the other side are taking what they can, taking in, learning from it, and are going to be better players for it down the road.
Well, I think it is, it kind of goes to show you just how things can go in cycles. It wasn't 4 years ago that the Honkers were playing for a 2A championship, and that was, and here in just a few short years, they find themselves in the circumstances they're in now. The things you learn in school sports, that things can kind of tend to rise and fall fairly quickly.
Yeah, especially at small schools. I mean, you deal with the run of athletes that you have, and their baseball program 2 years ago was a playoff team and very good, and I think finished second or third in our league, and then last year they were again a very good team, but had 11 kids. So your smaller schools, it's kind of the run of athletes, and sometimes you get kids, bunch of athletes that are a part of the program, and then sometimes you have to kind of scramble the halls to find kids to be able to compete at a certain level.
Absolutely. Well, here tonight, if you're the challengers, of course, you're looking to take care of business. Probably, you recognize this game as an opportunity for our 4 challenger seniors. They're out there in the middle of the field shaking hands with the Honkers, and for them, an opportunity to maybe make a couple of senior night memories, and realistically, probably some opportunity for some of the young guys to get in and play as the game goes on.
Yeah, I think this is, a night where you want to be crisp and you want to do what you do and come out healthy, first thing first, right? And then be able to get some other guys some varsity experience that they maybe normally don't get until the third or fourth quarter. But I think the biggest thing is we know that there's a tomorrow.
Right.
Obviously, playoffs looming next week, and so it's important to be healthy. It's important to get some of those guys on the sidelines that don't normally play time, just in case somebody goes down and they're pushed into a playoff game.
Well, what I think is interesting about this year's schedule and the way that it's played out, that if you just take the quarterback position as a microcosm, that you have a situation where with Jacoby Gutman, not because of injury, thankfully, to Derek Farmer, Jacoby's gotten some valuable snaps at the varsity level because the challengers have found themselves in games where those opportunities afforded themselves through the score.
No, absolutely, and you look at the overall picture of the challenger program, and you look at some of the stats, and they're not as blown up or as big as you would expect from the program that we are, and people don't realize that it's like in baseball when we 10 run somebody in 5 innings. You do that 3 times, you lose 1 game. Mm-hmm. And so in a lot of things that are happening, blowing teams out, you lose valuable time, not only for your starters, but for some of those backup guys to get that time because it's a running clock and you get 1 or 2 possessions in the second half.
Yeah, it can be a tough one from that point of view. The squads are assembled at their respective benches. Now we got the Honkers. Honkers wearing their road whites tonight with blue numerals and gold trim. They're going to get set to kick it away to the challengers, who wear their home black uniforms with white numerals and a little bit of purple trim in the color scheme there. And we've got the
Bryson Walker and Caleb Scaglione each to receive the kick.
Honkers set to kick it away. It looks like Stephen Stogstill. And back deep to receive will be Caleb Scaglione and Bryson Walker. Probably the first thing to do is Stogstill is going to try to, kick it along the ground is one possibility. And they're running with the football is Michael Covey. He's going to break one loose. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Challenger.
Well, that's a pretty good start. And Mikey Covey, one of those guys that we've talked about last week that has speed, right? We've talked a lot about it, and he gets to show it off.
Well, there he is. He's off to the races. There's no catching him there. And just right there, and then, there's a situation where I'm quite sure the Honkers thinking, hey, we're doing the right thing. We're keeping it away from the guys in the back, and then that happens.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, but it's part of the game. Coach Getman in charge of special teams will like that.
Absolutely. Kick by Fianaka, 104 Challenger seniors. His kick is good. 11:51. Challengers right out of the chute with a score, 7-0. We'll be right back after these messages here on TableRockSports.net. Okay.
Well, that was a good start.
Yeah.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning...
Back at the ball game, and here a little unusual. They're going to hold it for Scaglione as he kicks it off. And same result.
Same result.
Kick is a touchback.
If you're a betting man and you're follow the Challenger football program, those Super Bowl bets of what the first play is going to be is on the first kickoff from the Challengers is going to be a touchback every time.
Looking at the starting lineup for Lakeview, it's Adrian Gonzalez at quarterback. In the backfield, Nate Zendejas and Riggs Lim. Wyatt Goodman, Parker Johnson, Eli Cook, the receivers. The offensive line, Victor Pena, Hunter Albertsons, Iggy Arredondo, Jackson Wells, and Ronaldo Elias. First down and 10 for the Honkers. Running a tight look here, and Lim with the carry. And it looks like he's going to lose a couple of yards to bring up a second down and long.
Wrapped up by Wyatt Hurley in the backfield.
So looking at the defense for the Challengers, we'll have Nathan Kuhl, Blake Patro up front, along with Alex Fianaka, the linebackers, Mikey Covey, Caleb Parker, Wyatt Hurley, and Rowan Erickson. The backfield, Caleb Scaglione, Bryson Walker, Hutton Walker, and Seth Scaglione. So Coach Gutman tinkering with the lineup as we find ourselves now in a second down and 12. Ball at the 18-yard line. Gonzalez, shotgun look with Lim in the backfield. They got everybody in tight, trying to get as many blockers at the point of attack as possible. And now it's Gonzalez. He's going to go ahead and take off with it, but the Challengers just too much speed.
Too much speed. Looked like it was tracked down by Wyatt Hurley again with Fianaka on it.
Erickson in on the stop for the Challengers.
So that'll bring up a third down and long.
Play, third down.
Looks like they'll end up losing a couple of yards on the play.
Excuse me, Rowan Erickson on the tackle. There's somebody that's been new to the starting rotation.
Yeah, in there tonight. Derek Farmer not starting defensively, but Rowan's played well in the snaps that he's been given. Also see Elijah Condello in there.
Yeah, it looks like they've made some changes a little bit with the linebacker crew.
10:16 to go in the first. Challengers return the opening kick. Mikey Covey to give the Challengers a 7-0 lead. Catch is made there. And that will take the Honkers up to about 26-27, leading them a little short. Parker Johnson making the reception. Be about a 4th down and 5.
Nice little pass out. And wide receiver did a good job of blocking up front. And look, I got a gain of about 7?
Yeah. Well, it's got to give them a good feeling, at least on one series. You know, they got to play where they've got some positive yards. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and go for it here. 3 receivers set with twins out to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Long count.
Might be trying to get the Challengers to jump off sides here.
Gonzalez looking to the sideline. Rick Stupak back in duty as the Honkers head coach. His 3rd tour of duty with the team. They're going to let it all run down, and
delay of game penalty, Lakeview.
A delay of game against Lakeview.
5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So they'll walk off the 5 yards.
Yeah, they try to get the Challengers to jump, which they almost did at the very start of the possession, but Challengers did a good job of staying on the ball. And
well, Challenger quarterbacks over the years have been the masters of that. You can just see it and take advantage of the over-aggressiveness. Now they're going to kick it away. Steven Stogsdill fields the snap, manages to get the kick away. It skitters along the ground. Scaglione with it. Johnson chasing him down. Seth will get the ball into Honker territory. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that Challenger offense for you. Their lineup tonight. Their usual starting lineup, and that is the Honkers. We already introduced them to you, so let's try this. Derek Farmer, quarterback. Bryson Walker in the backfield. Scaglione, Parker, and Seth Scaglione, along with Alex Fianacca, the receivers. Blake Patro, and along with Wyatt Hurley, Tucker Maben, Joey Menard, and Nathan Cool. Challengers with a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. And with the ball taking off and running is Caleb Scaglione, and he's just not going to go down as he takes it into the red zone.
A couple of good stiff arms by Skaggs on that run. Looks like he's going to get down to about the 9.
Yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at the defense for the Honkers. Ronaldo Elias, along with Luke Simonson, Jackson Wells, and Hunter Albertson up front. Linebackers Adrian Gonzalez, Mike Stogsdill, Riggs Lim, Wyatt Goodman, Zendejas, Cook, and Johnson in the secondary. 1st and 10 at the Lakeview 13. Into the game as a receiver is Mikey Covey. Empty backfield as Walker goes in the slot to the left side. He's in motion now, back in the backfield. A lot of movement around there, a lot of motion there by the Challengers. Farmer completes the pass, gets it to Scaglione. Touchdown, Challenger.
Senior to senior.
All right, so for Derek Farmer, his 10th touchdown pass of the season.
Yeah, Derek did a good job of sneaking that through kind of a tight window, and Skaggs did a good job of catching it at the end of it and getting in the end zone.
Alex Fianacca on to attempt the point after. Try to make it a 14-0 ball game. Out of the hold of Caleb Scaglione. Kick and over end, and it is good. 14-0 your score. And now we'll take a quick timeout and be back with more football here on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, Sherms, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Yes.
Back here, and about all we can do, Coach, is surmise there might be a missing piece of valuable equipment.
Yeah, it's unusual that you don't use the tee to kick off, unless they're expecting wind next week, maybe?
Could be. What we're hearing right now is the Challengers will play their first playoff game at Crater next week. Kicked by Fianaka. Well, different method, same result.
Same result. Yes, it is. It's we've said before, it's a pretty valuable weapon to have when offenses are starting on the 20-yard line every time.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll have stats and updates brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. So Gonzalez brings them out. They're first down and 10. It'll be Parker Johnson split wide to the right. Lim in the backfield. He'll carry the football and tries to take it to the outside. But once again, well, I think that's where you see the speed. You see the speed in the pursuit.
Yeah, it's really hard for teams to get outside just because the pursuit from inside with the speed with B-Walk and Skaggs and those guys. It's normally Derek Farmer. Mikey Covey. You can't get outside. And the line does a good job of keeping the offensive lineman in the first level, and it's run it down and tackle it.
$7:53 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Split out wide to the right is Eli Cook for Lakeview. And on this play, they're going to do a little pitch play, but whatever it was, it blew up quickly.
Yeah, it looked like 22 is that Condello, blew it up pretty quick, and the quarterback kind of a risky pitch anyway, and
third down.
Challengers were there to clean it up.
Condello, well, he let his star shine a little bit last week, late in the ball game against North Valley, scoring his first 2 varsity touchdowns. Yeah. So this is going to bring up a third down and 21. We'll bring the play in from the sidelines. And now to the right side, pair of receivers, Johnson along with Cook. 2 backs in the backfield along with Gonzalez. He's got pressure coming, unloads it, catch is made, and they're taking off downfield for the Honkers. Wyatt Goodman, and he runs it in. Touchdown, Lakeview.
I don't know who it was, maybe Seth Scaglione that would try to intercept it, and just kind of a jump ball, and Lakeview guy came down with it, and off to the races.
So the Honkers get on the scoreboard.
When I feel like Seth's usually in one of those linebacker positions,
right?
Isn't he, traditionally?
Yes, he's that typically he'll play a linebacker spot while Derek is in as a safety.
Yeah, it looks like Parker's in for Derek, and Seth is playing a corner for Hutt.
So Stogstill, we've watched him punt, we've watched him kick it off, and now he has the extra point try. And here they're going to go ahead and go for 2, but immediately wrapped up in the backfield, Parker Johnson. So the extra point try, no good. So plenty of offensive fireworks here in the first quarter of play. Challengers lead 14-6. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet, too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Hawkers, Stogstill gets set to kick it away. Wyatt Gooden getting his team on the board with a touchdown reception from Gonzalez. Hutt Walker getting an opportunity, works his way through the return, keeps his feet, works it to up near midfield before he's taken down by Eli Cook. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Challengers, who got a little surprised. Talk about trick or treat. Well, we see that a little bit of that tonight. It's like, guess who came to play?
Yeah, you know, they got on the bus for a reason.
Absolutely. So the Challengers will go ahead and come out with trips to the right side. Caleb Parker way out wide. Fianaka in the outside slot. Caleb Scaglione inside slot. Here on the near side, it is Seth Scaglione. Walker in the backfield with Farmer. Farmer completes the pass, but it is knocked loose.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Parker Johnson making the play defensively to bring up 2nd down and 10. Looks like he just kind of poked his hand in there and punched it loose.
Seth looked like he kind of had it kind of corralled, and then the cornerback did a good job of kind of just punching it loose for the incomplete pass.
Clock stopped with 6:10 to go in the first quarter of play. 2nd and 10 for the Challengers. Trips in tight on the left side. Parker by himself over to the right. Scaglione in motion. And they'll go ahead and hand it to Bryson Walker. Walker picks up 1st down yardage and more. He breaks loose. 20, 10, nope. 5. Touchdown, Challengers.
Thought maybe that honker had a bit of an angle on Bryson, but Bryson's speed just got out, slipped out of the tackle, and 6.
I'll show you that replay, and it doesn't take much.
It doesn't. He did a good job of making a couple of moves kind of in the middle of the field to get outside, and once he gets outside, not a lot of people are going to catch him. Maybe Derek Farmer.
Yeah. Be fun to watch a foot race between those two. Oh, yeah. And Scaglione and Covey are no slouches either. Meanwhile, for Fianaka, he'll kick that up the Grants Pass. And
yes, he will. I parked in a different spot tonight. So when we go the other direction, I'm safe.
Oh, probably a wise move on your part. Let's go ahead and pause for messages. You're watching the Challengers and Honkers on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Wyatt Gooden back deep. He scored the earlier touchdown for Lakeview, and the ball will come out in the end zone, and of course back there, can't take it out. So the Honkers will go ahead and take it first and 10 at their own 20. Thank you, Lithia Superstore, for being our title sponsor. Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor is Lithia Superstore. 5:59 to go in the first. Seen lots of scoring early in this game. Honkers will come out with a 4-receiver set. And this one ends up bouncing off the shoulder pads. Intended target is Eli Cook.
They called it a lateral.
Second down.
Okay.
The official on our sideline pointed like it was a fumble and it was a lateral.
Okay, so it's a turnover. And it'll be Challenger football.
Pass, which results in a fumble, which results in Cascade taking over.
So the Challengers will take over, leading 21-6.
I believe that was Blake that was smart enough to fall on it.
Big Blake Padro. And the Challengers themselves just haven't turned the ball over this year.
They really haven't. They've kind of stayed away from that.
Scaglione in motion to the right side. Farmer dropping back, looking down the middle. Looking for Alex Fianaka, pass incomplete. That'll bring up a second down and 10.
Had him wide open too and just overthrew him a bit.
On the season, Farmer just gone over 1,000 yards passing, and which is pretty impressive when you consider, well, the Challengers score quickly and don't get a ton of reps.
Yes, they do. That seems to be the theme for the Challengers.
Came into tonight's action with 1,069 on the year, 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Now, I think you have to go back a ways to that last interception. Here it's Walker with the football, cuts to his right, finds the corner, and he's in.
No flags.
Bryson Walker on the touchdown.
Just a little quick pitch, and again, we talk about Bryson getting outside, and if he does, you're in trouble. He's fast, but he's a baseball player. We want to make sure we keep Coach Sean away from him for the track season.
But yeah, you can see he just kind of plants that left foot, and he's just gone.
He's a second baseman. Yep, all-league second baseman, Bryson Walker.
I was going to say, he's a heck of an on-base guy. You got to love to have at the top of your order.
We call him the baseball magnet because he just wears balls, man. If it hits somewhere near him, he just takes them and runs to first base and then doesn't stand down there very long.
Fianaka with the point after attempt.
With
5:41 left to go in the first quarter of play. Challengers lead by a score of 28-6. And we will be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Family-owned and operated.
Sponsors have got to love this because they're going to get plenty.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
No, this could be returnable.
That one bounces at the 1 yard line, and Parker Johnson's just going to go ahead and let that baby roll. And the Honkers get set offensively, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 5:41 to go in the first quarter of play. Last we saw in the Black and Blue Bowl, South Bedford leading that one by a score of 7-0.
Jim won't say that because he doesn't want to jinx him.
I don't want to jinx him, yeah. Yeah, there's a certain baseball team to our south that I have a rooting interest in, and it's been an interesting series.
I'm a Mets fan, so I get to take postseasons off.
Here, they'll hand off to Riggs Lim.
The ball carrier.
Michael Covey and Wyatt Hurley, two of the leading tacklers on the Challenger defense.
I believe Candelo was the one that kind of had first contact with the running back.
So everybody getting into the act for the Challengers, but that's kind of pretty much their MO defensively.
Yeah, Coach Sean does a good job with our defense. They always seem to be in the right place at the right time, and the scheme is, I guess, simple at times, but yet somebody's always coming at you.
2nd down and 14. Gonzalez completes the pass to Johnson, but there immediately to take him down is Seth Scaglione.
Good job by Seth by closing ground pretty quick and getting a tackle with just a minimal gain.
3rd and 14. The Honkers at their own 21-yard line. 4:56 left to go in the first quarter of play.
Coach Haggard does a great job with our DBs.
Well, and it's always helpful to have plenty of good talent to work with, and he's coached them up, and you can see in many respects for they've come a long way since the beginning of the season. Gonzalez going to float it up in the air.
Oh, incomplete.
Johnson had it for a moment, but he can't hold on.
Just out of the reach of Candelo.
That brings up 4th down.
So Elijah Candelo getting some major playing time here early in the game along with Rowan Erickson. Challengers switching it up a little bit. I think they're wanting to make sure that Hutton Walker takes care of his ankle. And then also, keep Derek Farmer, who ordinarily plays a lot of defense and is one of those defensive leaders, to really kind of keep him on ice a little bit. And
yeah, like we talked about earlier, I think you're just kind of preparing for next week.
Roseburg and Springfield tied at 7. I see that score just coming in. Stogsdill punts it away. There is Scaglione with it. Scaglione weaving his way through traffic, gets away from a would-be tackler. And he'll go 20, 10, touchdown, Challengers.
Skaggs did a good job of kind of shedding a tackle on the other side and got all the way back across the field. And Mikey Covey out in front of him. It's a pretty good guy to follow.
Well, and you look there, he was in a lot of traffic there, but he just spins right out of it. And like you say, it always helps to have a few good friends on your side.
Friends leading the way.
Yeah. I think we're going to keep it right here after this extra point try, because we're learning it's not just the football team that gets a lot of exercise on Friday nights here.
Yes.
Give a call out to our cheerleading squad. I think they're beginning to kind of sort through. It's like, okay, time to get ready to do our jumping jacks.
Yes, they do.
Kick is good.
So the kick is good. Challengers with 4:14 left to go in the first.
Challengers 35, Honkers 6.
And there they go. There, I'm out of the doghouse now. So Cascade Christian leading in this ball game by a score of 35-6, racking up the points early and often.
I hope our PE teacher gives our cheerleaders the day off on Friday.
I think that would be a good idea.
Got to have plenty of energy in there.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Well, you're an old Douglas County guy. You know Abby's got its start up in Roseburg.
Oh, absolutely. We, being a Douglas grad, basketball games, football games, that's where everybody met up. Good friend of mine, Josh Bidwell, like he said, he wants to, when he goes back to Winston, he wants to see his high school and he wants to see his Abbeys.
Alex Fianaka kicking it away. Well, there's a guy I remember. Well, I would happen to be up during the day. Yeah, there was a couple of guys playing for Douglas. Some guy, Josh Bidwell. As a matter of fact, his dad and stepmom ran the nursery at the church we attended at the time, right after our oldest daughter was born. And then there was other kid out of Southern California. Had a really long last name. His uncle was coaching over in Douglas.
Oh,
Palomalu.
Yeah. Palomalu. He grew up with my brother, so I get to see him about usually around Thanksgiving. He comes to town, and so it's always good to see Troy.
When he's not busy making shampoo commercials.
Yes, yes.
1st and 10 for the Honkers at their own 20. And here, wrapped up in the backfield, is the quarterback. And Gonzalez.
Sacked by Nate Cool.
So, and Nathan, one of those kids that got into the act, I would say probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and then it just got to a point. Well, I think what happened was when we had Tucker out for a couple of games, it gave Cool an opportunity to get some plays defensively, and he just hasn't come out.
No, he's done a great job this year for the Challengers and adds depth to that defensive line for Coach Seeley and does a really good job.
And he's just a freshman.
Just a freshman. Pretty good catcher, too.
Well, you can't, that's a commodity you got to have for a baseball coach. Build those teams up the middle as.
Looked like Seth Scaglione with the tackle.
By number 11, Seth Scaglione.
Lim there with the carry, number 44 for Lakeview.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome when Troy was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I was able to go out and go to the ceremony. It was pretty awesome.
That is really cool. And really, he's one of those guys on the football field. Whew, don't want to run across that guy, but one of the nicest guys off.
And it's funny, every time I see him, he reminds me because he didn't play summer baseball his senior year because he was going to SC early. And I sat down with him and said, Troy, you have a better chance of playing in the big leagues than you do the NFL. So he likes to remind me that.
I think he came out okay.
He did just fine.
Lim with the carry, and once again, just not really able to. The Challengers really winning that battle on the line of scrimmage. There in that mix is Mikey Covey.
Fourth down.
So that'll bring up a 4th down as Lakeview will get set to kick it away.
Got Bryson Walker and Skaggs back.
Steven Stogstill lines up in punt formation.
Stogstill
for the Honkers.
He's been a busy man this evening. Kind of a jack of all trades. A little trouble there, but he's able to get it away. It'll bounce and hit the turf. Parker Johnson on the coverage, and well, he's going to settle the matter of Scaglione and Walker.
Yeah, Bryson looked like he was going to snag that, but thought better of it.
So the Challengers with great field position here. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter of play. Cool will come out.
Got a pretty intense soccer game behind us, and I keep hearing a whistle and keep waiting for flags to come flying out.
Got to watch for those yellow and red cards.
Yes.
Farmer out of the shotgun. Walker in the backfield. Split to the left is Seth Scaglione. And
I think
looked
Seth
here
moved early.
Yeah. A little over exuberant, and that'll move the football back to the 50-yard line.
Remains first down.
So the challengers will just try it again. Add to the degree of difficulty.
We'll blame that on his brother-in-law, Coach Waits, who's the receivers coach.
There you go. Farmer looking right, and he's like, nah, I'm just going to take off and run, and he'll end up running it down to the 41-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So did a nice job of getting back some of that penalty yardage.
Second down.
Looks like Lakeview got a little pressure off the right side, and Derek just stepped up into the pocket, and it opened up and got some yardage out of it.
There along the line, in at left guard, Brady Dorner, wearing number 60. Second down and 6 with 1:07 to go in the first. Twins to each side of the line. Farmer looking out to the right, puts it in the air, and Caleb Parker can't hold on.
Tried to do something with it before he corralled it.
Third down.
Yeah, you might want to take that with you.
Yes, yes.
It happens. And now that'll bring up a third down and 6.
That's a long throw for Derek, too. He did a good job of kind of putting it on the money.
He did. Seth Scaglione and Alex Fianacca to the left. Caleb Scaglione and Parker over to the right. Fianacca in motion. And they'll go ahead and hand to Walker. Walker gets behind his line. You can just see him getting right there behind Patero.
Bryson Walker on the run.
Got behind Patero and Dorner, and they just kept plugging ahead, and Bryson just snuck in behind him.
Ball is placed at the
coming into the game, well, what was it? We had a game, I think it was a Phoenix game. He had like 75 yards on 4 carries last week against North Valley. He actually got 10 whole carries for 97 yards. But I think just to watch him run is worth the price of admission. Farmer drops it in. Nicely thrown. Well caught. Caleb Parker gets it inside the 5.
Good job of Parker just kind of settling kind of in the open space and then getting yardage after catch.
So the challengers firing on all cylinders here with 9 seconds left to go in the first. It'll be first and goal for the challengers. And they're going to let the time run out, and that will end the first quarter of play. After 1, it's the challengers 35 and the Honkers 6. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net. Back here at Gary H. Wheeler Field senior night for Cascade Christian. They honored the 4 senior football players before the game. At halftime, they'll honor the cross-country team, who the boys just finished second yesterday in the district meet, and Seb Hain is the district champion. Here with the carry, it is Caleb Parker.
Caleb Parker with the touchdown.
And he scores for the challengers. We'll watch that one for you. Have it here. Little fly sweep. Parker in motion. They hand it off. Gets some nice blocking out to the left side. Powers his way through. And now Alex Fianaka getting ready to attempt the point after. Brady Dorner checking into the lineup to occupy a spot along the line. The kick is up. Well, it didn't land on the baseball field.
No, but it was pretty close.
Yeah.
It was pretty close.
So the Challengers extend their lead. It's 42-6. We will pause for messages and be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Fianaka kicks it off. Another touchback for the Challengers.
Another touchback. Normally when we're playing baseball games, everybody parks in that parking lot. You're in foul ball territory. Friday nights, you shouldn't be in extra point territory.
Learned one of those lessons. Cascade softball program several years ago. I had a playoff game up at Dayton. And I happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Got a little nice tattoo on the windshield for the drive home. Here's Gonzalez takes the snap, completes. Oh!
Pass is incomplete.
Throwing that pass.
Gooden.
Gooden, the intended receiver, and Wyatt Gooden.
Second down.
With the touchdown reception earlier this evening for Lakeview. Unable to hang on. Well, I tell you what, Gonzalez, there's a guy that's got some velocity on his throw.
Yes, he does. He I believe he's one of their baseball players. I may be wrong, though.
Now, he can muscle it out there. There's no question about that. We'll have Johnson and Gooden out to the left side. Two men in the backfield. Gonzalez going to take off. But they're immediately chasing him down. Challengers.
Adrian Gonzalez on the
Looks
keeper.
like Fianaka with the first initial hit on the quarterback.
Stop for a loss.
Fianaka coming into tonight with 33 tackles on the year. And that's just one of those situations where it's kind of pick your poison with that Challenger defense. It used to be the MO was, well, you just try to run over them. But I think what happens, even though we give away a little bit of size, but Blake's not small, neither is Nathan.
No.
And then on top of that,
well, and
speed.
Tucker's a pretty well-built kid, and you kind of got YY in the middle there that fills holes pretty good at the linebacker spot.
And our broadcasting class, we call him the Big Womp.
The Big Womp. He is a phenomenal young man.
Yeah, he is. Kind of one of those kids, kind of a relatively quiet kid, but you put him in the right spotlight and he'll shine.
Yeah. As a freshman, he started for us as a freshman 2 years ago and didn't know if he was going to play football and then decided he was. And it's really changed kind of how he carries himself and how he, and he's become a tougher kid. And We obviously look forward to him this spring having a big year for us, kind of being one of our older guys.
Timeout called on the field. Want to remind you that today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. So we're just barely into the second quarter, but already Challengers, plenty of points up on the board. Got a feeling that we'll be seeing early appearances from some of the younger guys this evening. Mentioned Elijah Condello making the most of his opportunity last week, and then we've seen other guys like Channing Driscoll with a nice long, well, basically pitch and catch of about the 58-yard variety for a touchdown.
Well, and just now you see Jacoby Getman getting loose a little sooner than normal.
Third down.
So it's a third down and long. 3rd and 15. Gonzalez going to roll out to his right. Has some pressure coming. He's looking in the direction of Gooden. They can't connect, and it'll bring up 4th down.
YY did a good job of kind of getting in the backfield and kind of forcing that throw, making it a little uncomfortable for Gonzalez.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, you try to do anything in a hurry, it's not always the best situation for you. And Gonzalez being chased down by Hurley.
Yeah, Coach Mack does a good job with their linebackers, and I told him wasn't gonna give away the fact that he played with Red Grange back in the day, so he's probably gonna not like hearing that, but
just a couple of years ago.
Just a few years ago.
But the question is, did he play back in the days of the leather helmet?
Yeah, I think so. I think he said his senior year, it was the first year they had a face mask.
Then the year after that was when the forward pass became legal.
Yes.
Challengers with the football.
At today's halftime, we'll be recognizing our cross-country.
1st and 10.
Looks like Jacoby Getman checking in at quarterback, Channing Driscoll at wide receiver.
So we got a couple of subs in there in the ball game.
Stick around at halftime.
Looks like I got Ryan Froughton along the line wearing number 54. So Channing Driscoll split out wide to the right, wearing number 80. Getman 13 out of 17 on the varsity so far this year. Here, completes it to Scaglione. Scaglione has nothing but running room. He'll go to the 20, to the 10, and he'll be pushed out inside the 15.
Jacoby Getman's pass is complete.
Flag on the play.
Scaglione.
And this on the spot, Coach Schaefer, where probably if you're a Challenger fan, you're not going to like it.
Yeah, it looks like one of our receivers got caught holding.
Holding.
And in the penalty department, that has been an area, let's just say, that's reared its head a couple of times this season. It's gotten better. It's gotten better from, I remember, the Vail game opening weekend. 12 penalties in that game. Had similar against Douglas. And then as the year's gone on.
Yeah, it started off pretty rocky. We had plenty of penalties early. Hopefully we used them all up, obviously, in the first piece.
So it'll be a 1st and long for the Challengers. Driscoll split out wide to the right. Here with it is Covey. Covey picks up 1st down yardage and a lot more as he crosses the 35-yard line down to the 33.
Covey on the carry.
Looks like they're going to give him the 1st down.
So he takes care of that,
Riggs Lehman on the stop,
wiping out that penalty.
Honkers.
Clock running with 9:58 left to go in the first half. Challengers, 4 receivers set. Getman in at quarterback. Coach's oldest son. Covey in the backfield with them. Caleb Scaglione in motion. Swing the pass to Caleb Skaggs. He'll go ahead and take it. He's got running room down the sideline. Gets inside the 20 before he's driven out.
Looks like he stepped out about the 15.
To Scaglione.
Channing Driscoll with a pretty good block in front of him.
Ball is placed at the 15-yard line.
Caleb,
First down.
leading receiver for the Challengers, coming in with 33 receptions on the season. They're going to go ahead and go with trips out to the left side. Seth Scaglione, Alex Fianacca, Caleb Scaglione, and Driscoll to the right side. Here's the snap. And Getman getting a little bit of pressure. He's going to try to take off and run. And there to trip him up.
Looks like Jacoby got back to the line of scrimmage.
Getman is pressured and brought down by Riggs Lim of Lakeview.
And, yeah, it just...
maybe a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
Short loss on the play, second down.
Nothing a whole lot to worry about if you're a Challenger this evening. But, yeah, Coach Gutman starting to go to his bench. Dorner, who started the season as a starter, is getting in there and getting some playing time, along with Froughton. Gutman completes the pass. Driscoll has it, tries to get away. Wrapping him up, taking him out of bounds is Gooden.
Pass complete to number 80, Channing Driscoll.
Looks like he's just short of first down.
Gain of 10 on the play brings up third and short.
So it'll be a third down and very short for the Challengers. Right about the 6-yard line. Getman with Covey in the backfield with him. Take the snap, throw complete, touchdown Fianacca.
Nice touch by Jacoby to kind of get that over the outside linebacker to Fianacca.
Well, took a look at the replay on the play. Just nice little pitch and catch there. I think one of the things that jumps out, and this is probably the coach's kid part of it, is that Getman with a lot of poise for a freshman.
Yeah, I mean, he, obviously the dinner table probably has a little bit of football conversation, so he does a good job of one, he spins the ball really well. You watch him throw the football, he spins it pretty good, but he does a pretty good job with the finesse piece of it too.
Now Fianacca, after scoring the touchdown, is going to attempt the point after. The kick is up, end over end, it's good.
Kick is good.
With 8:07 left to go in the half, the Challengers lead 49-6. We will take a timeout, and then we'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Kickoff by the Challengers. It hits at the 1. Bounces into the end zone. The Honkers bring their offense out on the field. See if they can't put another one on the board before halftime.
Looks like 72. What is that, Slack?
Yeah, Aiden Slack into the ball game. Out 6'2", 290 pounds. Big fella.
Hutt's back out at corner.
Honkers take over at their own 20-yard line.
And
First
then
down.
it looks like, yeah, we got a little mixture of starters and young guys in there. On first down, it is Riggs Lim with the carry. Riggs tries to get it to the outside. Challengers get to the edge first.
Riggs Lim, the ball carrier.
Fianaka got to him first.
Stop for a loss.
Looked like it was cleaned up by Seth Scaglione and Wyatt Hurley.
Second down.
Wyatt Hurley, second leading tackler on the team, 43 coming into the game. Covey leads the way with 45. But again, there's a lot of Bryson Walker is third on the team in tackles and has his lion's share of them. It's everybody getting in there.
Everybody flies to the football.
And, of course, I don't think Tucker's going to let us forget anytime soon his scoop and score a few weeks back.
No, I guarantee he lets Dad know all the time.
The most exciting 2 minutes in sports.
Yes, it was. Took forever.
2nd and 11. Pass, thrown, complete. Gooden there at the 24-yard line.
Looked like they ruled him down. Looked like the ball came loose, but they had the runner down.
So we'll have a third and long for Lakeview.
Number 4, Austin Cook.
Yeah, Austin getting in there, junior. He's picked up more than a few snaps the last several weeks.
It's funny because he's not your typical nose guard.
No, he's not. 5'10", 5'11", 165. But he plays with a lot of grit.
Yes, he does. He gets off the ball pretty quick.
So a third and long for Lakeview. Clock continues to run here in the second quarter of play.
Looks like they're going to maybe spend a timeout here.
Timeout called. We will do the same.
Timeout, Lakeview.
49-6 your score with 5:52 to go on the half, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Thank you, Metal Masters, Heat and Air, for being a
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Third down and long for Lakeview. In the backfield. We got Riggs Lim in there with the quarterback, and now they're going to go ahead, and it's going to be Gonzalez who's going to try to take off with it.
Good job by Mikey Covey coming from the backside. Gonzalez didn't ever see him.
And that'll be bring up fourth down as the Honkers get set to kick it away. Stogsdill, Lakeview punter.
He's going to have to get some PT on his right leg.
Yeah, for no doubt. He has been a busy man this evening. Matter of fact, now it looks like they might have Eli Cook getting ready to kick it for the the Honkers. A little bit of a high snap. Just barely gets it away. Fielding the short kick is Seth Scaglione. He's going to run it in for the score.
Seth Scaglione on the return. Touchdown.
Couldn't tell if it was deflected out when it was kicked or if it was just a short kick, but Seth Skaggs did a great job of kind of getting that, had some guys out in front of him, and got to the pylon.
Well, one thing for sure, he had no room to kick it away, and Seth, look what I found. So the challengers.
Fianaka to attempt the point after.
Get a return for a touchdown from junior Seth Scaglione. And Alex Fianaka will get set to attempt the point after. Now there's another guy who probably needs some PT on his leg after this game. Fianaka kicks it.
Kick is good.
And maybe not the prettiest thing you ever seen,
Hey,
but
if it goes between them, it's always good.
yes. So 56-6 your score. With time winding down in the first half, we'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Fianaka getting set to kick it away, and it lands at the 1 yard line. And
touchback.
On the touchback, the Honkers will take over at their own 20-yard line.
Lakeview takes over at their own 20-yard line, first down.
1st and 10 for Lakeview. Their big highlight of the night, the touchdown pass from Gonzalez to White Gooden. Challengers, I think just about every one of the seniors has been in on some kind of a touchdown or another. If it's not Farmer in the touchdown passes, Fianaka, Parker, Scaglione.
Yeah, seniors done a good job of distributing the ball a little bit.
Here, Gonzalez going to look to go long.
Flag.
And
flag on the play.
We have Johnson back there, the intended receiver. Caleb Scaglione, Caleb Parker around the football.
I think Caleb got a little early. I think he was thinking ball and then kind of ran into the receiver.
On the Challengers.
So a pass interference call against the Challengers. Officiating crew going to walk this off. And it'll be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Penalty brings the ball to the 35-yard line, first down.
So it'll be a first down for Lakeview as Gonzalez comes in, bringing the play in from the sideline. Well, they get some decent field position to work with and see what they can do with it here.
Looks like Tucker may have been on D end here.
For Lakeview, I tell you, it's got to be a frustrating feeling. Zendejas with the ball carrier there is that, you know, you try just about everything in the book and kind of get about the same result.
Yeah, they tried a little quick pitch and Fianaka kind of blew it up and got a tackle for loss.
I'll say a loss of about 5 on the play. That'll bring up a second down and 15. Clock running with 4:12 left to go in the half. Johnson lines up as a slot receiver on the left side. Gooden over there to his left. Gonzalez drops back, throws. Underthrew his intended target Johnson a little bit there.
Kind of threw that off his back foot, which, I mean, I don't blame him. Seems like he's being pressured every time he drops back, and just left it a little short.
So 3rd down and 15. Challengers looking to the sideline for a little bit of instruction, and Joey Menard, who doesn't play a whole lot of defense, see him in there.
Getting the signals in from Coach Sean. I always like to ask my baseball guys, why do they miss, one or two guys miss my signs, but yet every football guy gets every one of their signs?
Oh, my goodness. Gonzalez going to roll out to his left, looking left, has Johnson there.
Broken up by Bryson Walker.
Bryson Walker there, making his presence felt defensively.
Johnson, incomplete.
So incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
Hutton Walker on the defense for the Challengers.
I'm guessing this is good for some of these younger kids, for us too, because I don't know if there's a JV game on Monday.
I don't believe there is.
So this is a good opportunity for them to get in the game and get some field time.
So the Honkers get set to kick it away. A couple men back deep for the Challengers. Get everybody lined up and got some protection there for the Lakeview punter. High snap. Runs into it and kind of takes a funny hop, but favorable for Lakeview. And the Challengers will get it at their own 48.
Hut Walker was thinking about picking that thing up, but
Lakeview punt
I think the sideline
into Cascade territory.
was loud enough to tell him not to touch it.
7-yard line, 1st down.
One of those deals where discretion is the better part of valor.
Looks like Freilich and number 9.
Craig Merrihew. Yeah, so Merrihew in the game along with Jackson Freilich. A couple of sophomores lined up to the left side.
Looks like Cantello's in as a tight end.
And then Fry in tight to the right side next to Candello. Here on 1st down, Michael Covey gets some running room. He'll bust it open. 30 to the 25. Keeps cutting and working to the sideline and gets it into the red zone.
Mikey Covey on
Great
the carry
run by
for the
Mikey.
Challengers. Stopped by Riggs Lim of the Honkers.
Letting us know, yeah, Walker's not the only runner on this team.
Yeah, he got out front. Looked line did a good job of kind of busting that open, which is nice to see with backups in. See the offensive line move guys, and I'm sure Coach Turi and Coach Flenner are excited about that.
So Challengers down at the 10-yard line. 2:59 left to go in the half. Getman hands to Covey. Covey walks it in untouched. Touchdown, Challengers.
I've noticed watching these games, Caleb Scaglione wears gloves when he's on defense or on offense, but when he's the holder, he takes the gloves off.
Okay.
Wyatt Hurley, when he snaps, he takes his gloves off. Kind of curious.
Yes, it is. I'm sure there's a method to the madness.
Something. Saw it somewhere, I'm sure.
And point after try.
Kick is good.
Connecting on it. 71 for the Challengers. And we have no idea who that is. So I'm going to have to get Coach Sample on that, or we got Jacob Beamish over here filming. Maybe he knows. But we'll sort that out during the break, and we'll be right back.
Who's 71?
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning...
Well, I think we figured out our mystery man. Consulted here with Jacob Beamish, who's up here filming tonight. And then, Alex just went and switched jerseys on us.
I'm curious, wardrobe malfunction, or
could be?
Or are we going to see him on the offensive line?
Well, that's another question. You know, at this point, they're going to be switching a lot of things up as we see some of the young guys. They're kind of, again, mixing it up. The upperclassmen with some of the guys that have been toiling on the JV throughout the season. Here on first down, Gonzalez with it. Runs into a crowd, including a bunch of challengers.
Loss on the play.
And he'll have a loss of about 4 yards on the play to bring up second down and long.
Number 71, I think, kind of blew that up.
Well, and you know that Alex ordinarily plays a lot up front. So we will go with that. Might have torn something, I don't know, or maybe some blood on his jersey or something like that.
Yeah, in high school football, if you have blood on your jersey, do you have to take it?
I think you'd
take it off.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, Riggs Lim there with the carry.
The ball carrier. Mikey Covey
short gain on the play as Michael Covey makes the stop. That'll bring up a third down.
Covey and number 20.
Rowan Erickson, one of our sophomores. Rowan, we'll see a little bit of him during basketball season. And the sophomore also part of the track team. Time winding down here on the first half, and once again at halftime, and we'll go ahead and carry that. The seniors for the cross-country program will be recognized. Give them a little love as they spend a lot of their time kind of running out on God's green earth.
I commend them. If I'm running, you should be running too, because something's chasing me. So for them to do it for fun is pretty impressive.
Timeout called with 56 seconds left to go in the half. 62-6 ball game. We'll take a quick timeout.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
A third down and long with 56 seconds left to go. And we do have confirmation from the Challenger bench. Assistant coach Ryan Sample. It is Fianaka with the jersey switch. And here on third down, Lakeview going to go ahead and just keep it on the ground here.
Coach Sample taking care of us.
That's right.
Football operations guy. He sent me a list of what all the coaches do, and he's the football operations jack of all trades, apparel guy. He makes sure everybody's suited up and looks good.
That's right, and passes along the statistics from Andrew Getman.
Yep.
Speaking of the Getmans, I got set straight on a few things earlier in the year. 16 kids, and John, one of 10 boys and 6 girls part of that clan. And they didn't come in bunches either. They all just went straight down the line.
I have 3 daughters, an 8th grader and twin 6th graders.
That's halftime.
There was no way I was trying for a boy. It was
like
3 was enough for us.
We're good. We're
good.
All right. Well, that will mark the end of the first half. Invite you to stick around for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll pause for messages, and then we'll bring you the senior recognition ceremonies for the Challenger.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values. Classic pizza.
Well, they're not going to waste any time getting that, so I'm going to go ahead and just move over here, turn up the PA mic.
Before we begin, we would like to thank these student athletes for their commitment, hard work, and sacrifices made to be a part of cross country here at Cascade Christian. We would also like to thank the parents of our athletes. Grace Cascade Christian Schools are honored that you have entrusted our coaches, teachers, and staff to educate and disciple your sons and daughters in preparation for future success. With no further ado, please give a big round of applause as we begin to introduce each of our seniors. Our first senior of the evening is Madison Winters. Madison is joined by her parents, Kim and Glenn Winters. Maddie also competes on our track and field team and was part of the girls' soccer program during her freshman and sophomore years. Some of Maddie's accomplishments include qualifying for the state cross-country meet as a junior and finishing second at district in the 800 meters. Her favorite memory from cross-country is running at the 2024 state meet. After high school, Maddie plans to continue her running career in college. Let's hear it for Madison Winters. Next, let's welcome Nash Crisp. Nash is joined tonight by his parents, Andrea and Mike Crisp. The Crisps attend Savage Street Church of Christ. Nash is also a member of our baseball team, helping them finish as state runner-up last spring. He has competed at the state cross-country meet 3 times, earned 2 all-conference baseball honors, and is a 2-time academic all-state recipient. Nash is also involved in ASB and Game Club. His favorite cross-country memory was when he got lost for 3.5 hours and they had to call the cops. After high school, Nash plans to serve as a missionary. Let's hear it for Nash Crisp. Our next senior is Sebastian Henn. Sebastian is joined by his father, Sean Henn. The Henns attend Cornerstone Christian Church. Sebastian has also played on our soccer team and competes in track and field. His accolades include district champion in the 1,500 and 3,000 meters, and at the state meet last spring, he finished 7th in the 1,500 and 8th in the 3,000. Sebastian has earned academic all-state honors in both soccer and track and was named 2nd team all-league in soccer. He also participates in math team and game club. His favorite memories include the 5-hour spades game with his teammates. After high school, Sebastian plans to attend Grand Canyon University, where he will continue his running career while pursuing a degree in cybersecurity. Let's hear it for Sebastian Henn. Our next senior is John Heimbuck. John is joined by his parents, Rebecca and Josh Heimbuck. The Heimbucks attend Grace Lutheran Church in Ashland. John also participates in track and field, football, and martial arts. His favorite cross-country memory is visiting Mr. Hillis's house with the team and seeing his antique clock collection. After high school, John plans to attend George Fox University to study physical therapy. Let's hear it for John Heimbuck. Next, let's welcome Matthew Oman. Matthew is joined by his parents, Cindy and Ron Oman. The Omans attend Table Rock Fellowship. Matthew also competes on our tennis team, where he participated in the district meet last year. He is active in trap shooting, bowling, and plays piano on our worship team. His favorite cross-country memory is drawing people on the Oregon coast. After high school, Matthew plans to attend George Fox University. Let's hear it for Matthew Oman. Our next senior is Jevin Robertson. Jevin is joined by his parents, Sarah and Jeff Robertson. The Robertsons attend New Life Church. Jevin also competes on our track and field, tennis, and soccer teams. He has earned academic all-state honors in all three sports and was part of the 4x400 relay team that finished 4th at the state meet last spring. Jevin is also a member of our trap team. His favorite cross-country memory is when the team created a giant whirlpool in the hotel pool during an away meet. After high school, Jevin plans to attend Southern Oregon University and later transfer to the Oregon Institute of Technology to become an electrical engineer. Let's hear it for Jevin Robertson. Our next senior is Riley Wood. Riley is joined by his parents, Chris and Nick Wood. The Woods attend New Beginnings Church. Riley also competes on the track and field team and has podium finishes in both cross-country and track events. He is also a member of our worship team here at school. His favorite cross-country memory is playing chicken in the pool during away meets. After high school, Riley plans to attend college to study mechanical engineering. Let's hear it for Riley Wood. Our final senior of the evening is Isaac Young. Isaac is joined by his parents, Kendall and Martin Young. The Youngs attend Journey Church. Isaac has also participated in soccer and track and field. Some of his many accomplishments include district champion in track as both a freshman and junior, first place in the 800 meters at both district and Crater Twilight meet last season, 3-time state qualifier in track, 2025 district cross-country champion. In his spare time, Isaac serves as the head of the assembly committee for ASB. His favorite memories include playing bunco and mini golf with his teammates. After high school, Isaac plans to attend college and become an elementary school teacher. Let's hear it for Isaac Young. We want to take a moment to congratulate our boys and girls cross-country programs. Yesterday, both teams competed in their district meets. The boys finished second and qualified for state in Eugene next Saturday. Competing at districts were first place finisher Sebastian Henn, 5th place Isaac Young, along with Nash Chris, Kyler Straub, Jevin Robertson, Riley Wood, and John Heimbuck. Congratulations, boys, and good luck at state. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our cross-country seniors, their families, and our entire program a big round of applause for their hard work, perseverance, and dedication to the Cascade Christian community. Go Challengers!
Well, there we have the senior recognition and just recognizing the accomplishments of our cross-country program and what they've been able to accomplish this season. Really kind of a historic season. Talking with Coach Cummings that the 12 boys that she had on the program, because they got a lot of JV runners as well, that this is the biggest turnout for cross-country that, well, they've had in program history.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome when you get students participating in all the sports and all the extracurricular stuff that we have at Cascade Christian. And it's awesome seeing Nash Crisp, senior day, and we'll get to do that again with him in baseball. And so it's pretty awesome to see all those young men and what they've accomplished this year.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout right now. When we return, we'll take a look at some statistics from the first half. Challengers leading this one by a score of 63-6, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle, so we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle, so we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the fall program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. It's halftime. Some other scores from around the area. South Medford leading in the Black and Blue Bowl at halftime at 24-0. Meanwhile, it's Grants Pass against West Salem, and West Salem winning that game right now by a score of 21-10. But looking at the statistics from the first half, all challengers, Lakeview has just been unable to do anything against that challenger run defense. They stand at 16 carries for minus 48 yards. To the plus side, and a lot of it came on one big pass play to Wyatt Gooden for a touchdown. Right now, the Honkers with 107 yards passing on 4 out of 9 for Gonzalez. Wyatt Gooden with a pair of catches. Parker Johnson also with 2 catches for 16 yards. Gonzalez, I think, and Lim both just trying to find any way that they can run the ball against the Challenger defense, and it's just proven to be nigh upon impossible. Meanwhile, Challenger's running game has gained 189 yards, led by Bryson Walker with 84 on just 3 carries. Then you've got Mikey Covey with 70 yards on 3 carries. Scaglione has a 25-yard run. Farmer with 1 run for 9 yards. Caleb Parker ends up scoring a touchdown on a 2-yard fly sweep. Farmer, 2 out of 5 passing for 39 yards and a touchdown. Jacoby Getman off the bench, 3 out of 3 passing for 33 yards and a score. Caleb Scaglione with 2 catches for 30 yards and a touchdown. Caleb Parker, Channing Driscoll, and Alex Fianaka all have catches. Fianaka, his ends up going for a touchdown. So you know that there are games where statistics don't necessarily tell you the full story, but maybe tonight this one does.
Yeah, no, I think going into it, you kind of knew that Lakeview was going to be overmatched, and just from a personnel standpoint, right? I think that's one of those things that sometimes it just is what it is. But we've done a good job of doing what we do and taking care of us, and hats off to Lakeview. They've continued to compete and continue to play hard, and it's not easy to be on the other side of that, but to see them continuing to fight, and they make the one big play for the touchdown is pretty cool to see from a spectator standpoint, right? So I hope that the second half they continue to do those things, and we continue to get some guys in and do some things and get some of those younger guys some reps.
Absolutely. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. And see the events taking place at roguexmedford.com. Join the fun at RogueX. We'll take a timeout and get ready for the start of the second half. The Challengers leading on senior night here on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Halftime. Challengers yet to re-emerge out on the field, but Lakeview taking their place over on the far sideline over across from us. Of course, this weekend will be the weekend where we'll be taking a look at how the brackets all shape out. Looks like there may be a possibility the Challengers will see an old familiar rival of theirs in the opening round against Santiam Christian.
Yeah, I think it's it's nice to have some familiarity with the team, and I think that the game tonight with them and Taft will kind of give you an idea of kind of where they're at, and I'm sure we'll be prepared and ready to go just as we always are with Coach Getman and his staff do a great job of doing that.
And we see the Challengers retaking their place on the sideline, and they will kick off to open the second half.
You missed one score. In Eugene, we've got Junction City beating Marist 10-3 going into the fourth quarter.
Ooh,
that's for the Skyam League title. Of course, my nephew's a quarterback at Junction City, so I've been keeping an eye on it.
Got a little bit of skin in the game.
yeah, he's a pretty good pitcher too. So we'll see him in the spring when we play Junction City, as we do every year.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. We'll see the running clock here and look to salt this one away as a win for the Challengers. The victory here will run their season record to 9-0. And you contrast that, you think about this particular group of players that when you think about going all the way back to last year, they opened up with a couple of tough losses against a couple of tough teams, and of course they gathered themselves up and went into the playoffs, and then ended up making it to the quarterfinals, and then ended up falling to Banks in a very hotly contested game. And then fast forward into this season, Challengers opening up against Vail over at their place, and I think that was one of those games where I think, Challengers, we knew that the Vikings lost a lot of guys off of last year's team to graduation. We knew that the Challengers came back with a number of guys. It was like, let's see how that goes. And for a half, it went back and forth for a while, but the Challengers looked a lot better against Vail than they did going back to last year, and that kind of gave it, the light came on, and it's like, okay, this team might be doing pretty good. And they ran a gauntlet. It's really incredible to think about the quality of competition they lined up in their early schedule, and they took them all.
Yeah, you always try to prepare yourself for the playoffs. I think that's the important thing. I know that's what we try to do in the baseball season, and I know that's what Coach Getman does. And, so you play a Vale and you play a Henley. You've beaten a North Valley that's, I think, 4 or 5 or 6. You beat a Siuslaw that I think is in the top 10. So you've prepared yourself for that run, starting next week. And really it turns into, baseball. We always talk about we have 3 seasons. We have the first season, which is our preseason, and where are we going to be. We have our second season, which is our league season. And then that third season is really when it's all in the line. And I think, Coach Getman and does a great job of making sure that his kids are prepared to go into that third season.
Fans Pro Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of your local sports coverage. Challengers out onto the field, and once again, Alex Fianaka switching to 71 after starting the game out as number 5. They'll get ready to kick it away. And again, looks like the tee has gone missing.
Been interesting. We've got questions, Coach Getman. We've got questions.
So Scaglione will hold it for him as he gets ready to kick it away.
Alex Fianaka set to kick
back
for the Challengers.
Deep to receive will be Gooden for Lakeview. But so far tonight, return men for Lakeview have not had much to do.
No, and they really haven't attempted to return. There's been a couple of them that have been shorter than most, but they're just more than willing to let it just go into the end zone.
End over end kick, and Good's going to take this one. And he's going to go ahead and get out across the 20-yard line up to the 30. He's got some good blocking, and with the return, gets good field position for Lakeview as they get set to bring the offense out onto the field.
And Jimmy looked like he kind of checked the official to see if he was going to blow it dead or not, and then took off.
So the Hawkers getting set to take the field. Challengers with a number of reserves in the game, younger guys. Jackson Fralick in at a corner.
35-yard line, first down, Hawkers.
And then Tucker Maben coming off the bench and along with Austin Cook. Gonzalez, the quarterback. He'll have a pair of receivers out to his left. Split wide to the right, wearing number 25. And right now,
Mikey Covey laying a hit on the running back.
Riley Harrington is number 25 for the Hawkers. And once again, that Challenger defense just not letting anything go, playing with a vengeance after giving up a touchdown. But you figure the Challengers went, the month of October without giving anything up.
And I know that's a big hook to hang their hats on is when they get shutouts. So
it'll be a second down and 10. Number 33 in the lineup, Mason McQueen. Gonzalez trying to look for and search for any running room he can find. Gets nowhere. That'll bring up a third down and long.
Stopped by Austin Cook and Seth Scaglione of the Challengers.
Austin Cook, Seth Scaglione there to make the stop. Craig Merrihew coming in as a corner. Tall kid at about 6'2" and 175 pounds.
Coming in for Bryson Walker. Looks like he's giving out handshakes, so he might be done for the night.
Clock continuing to run with 9:27 left to go in the third. Third and long, Gonzalez dropping back in. It is picked off there with the interception for the Challengers.
Is that Parker?
Looks like Caleb Parker.
with the interception
And he's been
for the
singing some
Challengers.
time in the secondary tonight for the Challengers.
Inside the
He did a
5-yard
great
line,
job
it'll
of
be
just
first
undercutting
down.
that route. Made the catch and got himself an interception.
So the Challengers find themselves in a 1st and goal down at the 4-yard line. Checking into the Challenger backfield will be Jeremiah Abbott. Looks like you'll have Condello in there, along with Merrihew and Condello.
And it does look like Fianaka's playing right tackle.
Okay, so he's getting some time in on the line.
If you put on a 70 number, you have to play the line.
So we know where he's going to be. And there with the carry is Gatman. Gatman scampers into the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Challengers.
Good job by Jacoby.
So again, Jacoby piling up quite a bit of work for the guy that's supposed to be a JV player. And
Yeah,
you got to imagine that's going to serve him quite well.
Well, you know, he did a lot of work in the summer with Coach Hayden Shaw, QB's coach, and you know he's really put in the work, and it's good to see kind of all come full circle for him and get an opportunity to be successful at the varsity level when he gets his time.
Fianaka now to attempt the point after, out of the hold of Caleb Scaglione. Snap, kick is up, kick is good.
Kick is good.
7:19 to left to go in the third. Score to pass along to you. South Medford leading North in the black and blue goal. Third quarter, 30-0. Panthers on top. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, and business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Fianaka getting set to kick it away. And that big print roster that Mark McLemore did for me earlier in the season, I'm going to guess that probably the athletic department, Shannon Anderson and company, have updated the football roster to reflect some of the numbers we don't see out there right now.
Shannon's the best.
Yes.
She's the boss of that department. Don't tell my boss, but she is the boss. She, for the longest time, it was Anita Mabin, and Shannon has been awesome just taking over for Anita as she's retired with the pastor.
All right. And the kick into the end zone. Lakeview will take it over. See, what I'm trying to do is get a line on who 75 is for Cascade. 83. The smaller fellow is in the ball game. I believe that's Colton Williams, one of the freshman players. And the clock will continue to run, so now we're down to 5:25 to go in the third. Of course, this would probably be, if he had the reserves to do so, that Coach Stupak would be going to his bench and bringing some reserves in. But at this juncture of the season, this is what he's got.
Yeah, and you look across the way, and there's 6 kids standing on the sidelines. He's pretty limited.
Lim in the backfield, and Gonzalez going to try to carry it. And once again, that Challenger
Adrian Gonzalez on
defense.
Stopped by a host of challengers.
Looks like number 23.
No gain on the play.
So Jeremiah Abbott getting in there on the play. Now Elijah Condello into the ball game as Seth Scaglione comes out.
Looks like you got Channing Driscoll at a corner.
Yep.
Hutt and Freilich is the safeties.
Yeah, we got Merrihew on the other corner. And then up front, Menard seeing some time on the defense, along with Tucker Maven and Nathan Cool. Gonzalez out of the shotgun, and he'll go ahead and take it to his right. And just really no place to go. So that'll bring up third down.
Short loss on the play.
About a loss of a yard on the play.
Looked like Channing Driscoll and number 20 maybe? 22?
Rowan Erickson, yeah.
So good to see those young guys get in and get some hits.
Yeah, welcome to the varsity.
Yeah, there you go.
Third down and long. Gonzalez. Hands to Lim. Lim escapes a would-be tackler. Gets back to about the 20-yard line. And that's going to be about it.
Mikey Covey missed him in the backfield, but Tucker Maven there to wrap him up about the line of scrimmage.
So that'll bring out fourth down. Time continues to run with 2:33 left to go in the third. Hutton Walker going to be back deep to receive for the Challengers.
He's got a punt return for a touchdown this year as well, I believe against KU.
Well, and he's one of those guys that he's waiting in the wings for his opportunities on the perimeter. He's been a starter defensively throughout much of the season.
I used to tease Bryson that it was his younger big brother. That was a little bit bigger than Bryson, but I don't know if that's the case anymore.
Line drive kick by Lakeview, and that just stays in bounds and land at midfield. Challengers will take it over.
49-yard line. They'll take over first down.
Didn't get that extra point on there now. Yeah, 70-6. 1:38 to go in the third. And Alex Fianaka continuing to work on the offensive line.
Looks like Ryan Frotton, 52. Is that
well, that's the thing, with the JV game not being one on Monday, that they've got a lot of the...
That might be is Millet, maybe?
Might be. Getman completes the throw to Craig Merrihew.
Flag.
And a flag on the play right at about the 44-yard line of Lakeview.
I think they caught Freilich holding on too long, which is really unfortunate because they didn't really need to hang on. Merrihew had kind of gotten outside and he just kept his block too long.
So we're going to try to get these. So if nothing else, I suppose through process of elimination, we can begin to figure out who's out there in that mix.
Brings the ball back to the Challengers' 45-yard line. It remains first down.
Because, we got a ton of, and then.
Looks like 25 now at receiver.
Yeah. We'll have to check in with Jacob again.
That's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter, and we'll have an opportunity to do that during the break. Challengers lead this one. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
at 1. Nick Alexander Films. Russell Brown.
Back here with the fourth quarter.
Shady Cove Family
We'll update the
Dentistry,
graphic here to
Summit
reflect
Family
that.
Dental Care, and the Dove Radio and TV.
I'm pretty sure Coach First and Coach Mack, who are the offensive and defensive guys up in the press box, I don't see them on the sideline, so I'm thinking they're trying to stay warm.
Well, I can't say as I blame them. It is getting a little chilly up here. Condello with the carry for the Challengers on the fly sweep. He's going to go ahead and take it out past midfield and into honker territory.
Elijah Condello, the ball carrier.
And we were informed that 52 was Clark Millett.
Gain on the play.
And Ollie Gergen wearing number 25. Of course, he missed some time with injury earlier in the year. Challengers with the 4 receivers set. And into the game, now taking a turn at running back will be Austin Cook.
Austin Cook.
Trips to the left side. Merrihew, Condello, and Freilich. Throw out in the flat. Pass complete to Freilich. He's got first down yardage and more. Keeps his feet. And there he is, taken down by Harrington. So it'll be a first down for the Challengers.
Jacoby did a good job of throwing that out in front of Freilich so that he can just catch it and run. And Freilich did his job and put together a nice little run.
So 4 receiver set, Twins on either side of the line. Merrihew, Freilich to the left. Gergen and Condello to the right. Austin Cook in the backfield. And he'll get the carry on first down. He'll pick up a yard or 2 on the play.
The ball carrier.
Looks like we have number 66 now in at right tackle.
No gain on the play, second down.
So 2nd and 10 for the Challengers. 9:40 to go in the game. Hand it to Cook. Cook's got running room. He'll take it down to the 20-yard line, all the way down to the 10. First down, Challengers.
Nice run by Austin Cook.
So Austin making most of his opportunity. Mostly we see him on defense along that D line, but he's getting opportunity here late in the ball game. Cook, a junior. He'll come out. Jeremiah Abbott checks in. Troughton at center. Go ahead and hand the ball to Abbott. Abbott on a struggle forward down to about the 7-yard line.
Trying to figure out who 66 is, who's in it right tackle.
We got confirmation 75 is Marshall Walker.
Marshall Walker. Slack checking in at the line for
gain of 3 on the play, second down.
.8:20 left to go on the clock as we're in the running clock mode here late in the ball game.
Your offensive line is Cool and Dorner, Fraughton, Slack, and Fianaka.
And then here with the carry, Jeremiah Abbott. Looks like he's going to get down just to right about the 4-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Jeremiah got on the board last week, correct?
I'm trying to remember. I know at some point in the season that he's gotten, well, just about everybody off that bench has got some opportunities along the way.
Placed at the 3-yard line.
Down to the 3. 3rd and goal. Freilich checking in as a slot receiver to the right side. Getman hands it off.
Nice
fighting running
cutback.
room, and yeah, he did a nice job of fighting the seam between his blockers.
Let's go, Jero!
It's good for Jeremiah to get on the board.
There you go. You know, he's one of my, he and Hutt and Wyatt are in my broadcasting class. And yeah, Jeremiah's going to, we'll have a lot of conversation. He's kind of our resident fantasy football
Yeah,
expert.
that's what you were saying last week. That's pretty cool. Number 66, looks like it's Edmund Lockard.
Okay, Edmund checking into the game, and as I recall, his family moved out here from Nebraska last year.
Oh, Cornhusker fans, I bet.
And he came in. His brother Gabe got in time for his senior year and ran cross country for the Challengers last year. And the kick is up and good. 6:04 left to go on the ball game, and we'll take a timeout right here and be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Yeah. And the Challengers getting set to kick it away. Craig Merrihew getting ready. Scaglione holding it for him.
Looks like 88 and 37.
And this kick will bounce along the turf and will be picked up by Gooden. Gooden finding some running room. Works his way out to the 35. Nice return there by Wyatt
Great
Gooden.
return.
Wyatt Gooden.
4:09 left to go in the ball game.
36-yard line.
It's good to see a lot of young guys on the kickoff team.
Yep. Everybody get to experience, you know, that's kind of one of those cool things that, you know, especially for some of these young guys, you know, take away a good varsity memory from their freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah, it's good for them.
Channing Fry checking in. He's in the lineup there as a corner. You see Aiden Slack up front, number 72. Gonzalez at quarterback. Out of the shotgun. Try to move around and
good job by Mikey
wrapped up in the
Covey staying
backfield.
home.
So it's been a rough night.
Mikey Covey on the stop for the Challengers.
So that'll be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 12.
If you're wondering, in Eugene, it's 17-10 Junction City with 2:50 left.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, I'll never forget Marist coming down here and playing the Challengers a few years back, and that was a tough game.
They were a very, very good club. I think they ended up, if they didn't play in the finals, they definitely were playing in the semifinals that year.
2:18 left to go in the game. And now we'll hand the ball, and here trying to break away. Tell you what, he's showing as much energy in the fourth quarter as he was in the first.
Yes, he is. Still
Riggs
competing.
Lim.
22 did a great job of holding on.
Elijah Condello.
Condello took a stiff arm, but got his hands on him and kept him on him and was able to finish off the tackle.
So they'll bring up a third down and long. 1:42 left to go in the contest. Ball spotted at the Honkers 32. Three receiver set. A pair of backs joining Gonzalez. A little pitch play here. And the Challengers blow that one up. Almost looked like he fumbled on the play and Condello was there. Or maybe, I tell you what came out was a shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, Condello did a good job of. He's feisty. I remember several weeks back, Coach Flenner was talking about how Condello was a beast. And that you just don't see it. You don't see it enough. And he's definitely over the last couple of weeks has been somebody that's probably going to get some time in a playoff game.
Got a pair of touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
Against North Valley. 25 seconds left to go. Substitution in the ball game for the Honkers.
Well, returnable. Oh, he's just going to get away from it.
So the ball will just roll down to about the 35-yard line. And that will do it. The Cascade Christian Challengers wrap up an unblemished regular season. And they end up taking the victory here to go to 9-0 with the 77-6 victory against Lakeview. And I think probably just in the interest of time, and I don't know that there's really necessarily a whole lot more than we can say other than, you point at the scoreboard and it just tells you pretty much the story that was the game. We'll have the rankings that'll be frozen over the weekend, and that'll determine the brackets, and then it is on to the playoffs for the Challengers.
Yeah, the one thing we can guarantee is we're going to host the first round, and so that's always a good thing. And, you look forward to this part of the year, and let's see if we can't make a big run here.
You betcha. Well, Coach Schaefer, once again, Mark McLemore is probably wrapping up a cruise out there somewhere
I'm jealous.
in the Atlantic Ocean. And
jealous. He's a lot warmer than we are.
I'm sure of that. Well, again, we appreciate you coming up and joining us.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you soon. And for my cameraman, David Alvarez, I'm Jim McCoy, our executive producer, Joe Brett. Thank you for joining this evening. And have a great weekend.
Go Challengers.